Hello everyone, it's Robert Anero again. Today I will be doing something a little bit different. I do not have another one of my poems ready for you quite yet, so instead I'm going to be doing something that I made up, a game. It's called Crazy Impromptu Storytelling. Now, this game is basically where I randomly generate 6 words on my computer using a random word generator. So it's really randomly. And then I take those 6 words and I have to memorize them as fast as I can. After that, I need to tell a story, craft and weave a story for you based off of those 6 words. In addition, I must include each of those 6 words in the story in the order that they were randomly generated. So, this is the first time I'm doing such a thing. I don't know how well I'll do, but I will definitely give it my best shot for you. Alright, so now I am randomly generating 6 words. And my words are transparent, dollar, punish, item, unlikely, and catch. Okay, I have to memorize them. Transparent. Okay, so transparent, dollar. Not doing so well. Alright, transparent, dollar, punish, item, transparent, dollar, punish, item, unlikely, catch. Yeah, unlikely catch. Transparent, dollar, punish, item, unlikely, catch. Transparent, dollar, punish, item, unlikely, catch. Okay, I think I've got them, so I'm going to turn my computer around so that I will not be able to look at them again. Alright, just before I start, because I'm a little nervous. Transparent, dollar, punish, item, unlikely, cash. No. Catch? That was a good catch. It was catch. Alright, so transparent, dollar, punish, item, unlikely, catch. Alright.
The host of this show will believe they have said all 6 words during their story. However, they will not. They will miss the word item. Again, they will miss the word item. So please keep a sharp lookout for the elusive item which will randomly appear at a random time during the story in a random location. Now let the story begin.
So here we go. This story is about Rick. Rick was just an ordinary, average superhero. That's right, he was an ordinary, average superhero, which basically means he wasn't that great, but, you know, he's still a superhero, so props. And also, Rick had one ability. This one ability was that he could turn transparent. Now, if anybody has seen Bad Boys, I've seen the first couple of episodes, and in one of the episodes, there's this character named Transparent, who can obviously turn transparent, and they kill him. But our hero, Rick, is not a bad boy. He's a good boy. At least I hope. We'll find out. So, Rick, he can turn transparent. It's a little bit different than in Bad Boys. Rick, when he turns transparent, basically, it's to him, the rest of the world is turning transparent rather than him turning transparent. So to everybody else, it looks like he's gone transparent and he's like actually sliding into a different dimension where the world to him is transparent and he's the only thing that looks physical and solid. Now, Rick, you know, as an average, ordinary superhero, he still needs to, have a job to pay his bills, his superhero certificate and license, so many different costumes that he has to prepare, and for repair and washing, just so many different things that Rick has to do and spend money on, even as a superhero. It's not easy. The expenses are actually quite high. So Rick, needs to make an honest dollar as a good superhero. Rick, he's just walking about looking to stop some crime. He doesn't really know if there's going to be anything that's going to be happening at any given moment or time, but Rick is pretty sure that there will definitely be somebody out there that he can punish. Now, when I say punish like that, it seems like Rick might not actually be a good guy. Let's hope he is. Let's follow Rick as he heads over to punish some criminals. Rick was looking about. He heard some noise in the distance, a loud crash, bam, boom! There was an explosion, fire, sparks. In the distance, Rick rushes over. He hopes that he'll be the first superhero to get there. Obviously, there are other superheroes who can fly, have super speed, so Rick is usually the last person to get there. He's been working on his, cardio, getting some runs in and all that. So he's pretty sure that he can make it there, not last. Rick gets there. Luckily, he's there first this time. What he sees before him is obviously a criminal. This criminal, at least he appears to be one, in Rick's point of view, is standing before another person. This is two guys. First guy, like 6'6", standing in front of somebody who's like only 5'4", and it looks like the 6'6" guy is threatening the 5'4" guy because the 6'6" guy is holding up the 5'4" guy by his throat. So Rick rushes in, instantly turning the world transparent to him while he disappears from view from the 6'6" and the 5'4" guy. Actually, better yet to say, they didn't notice he was there in the first place, which actually really helps Rick to go transparent. But Rick pulled out something unlikely. What could it be? I don't know, because I could not see it since Rick was transparent. Even though I'm the narrator and I'm supposed to know, I don't know. Rick is transparent. How can I see the unlikely thing that he pulls out? That's why it's unlikely, because we can't see it. Me, you, the 6'6" guy, the 5'4" guy, nobody can see it. Rick rushes over, and it turns out he pulled out a catcher's mitt, and he catches the 6'6" guy by his arm, because the 6'6" guy is really tall and Rick isn't that tall, so he can't grab him by like the shoulder. He can only grab him by the arm. And Rick tries to do like a judo toss, but it doesn't work because like the 6'6" guy is really built and he can't budge him at all. Instead, as he tries to move the 6'6" guy and it doesn't work, he continues to rush headlong because his balance is disrupted into the 6'6" guy, hits his head on the guy's ribs, and gets a nosebleed because he breaks his nose on the guy's ribs. And that's when the 6'6" guy notices that something hit him. He's like, "What's that? A mosquito?" Right, a mosquito. Poor Rick. I would probably be less than a mosquito to that 6'6" guy. Anyhow, so the 6'6" guy drops the 5'4" guy. Thankfully, the 5'4" guy doesn't break any bones on his way down to the ground, but he is shuddering in terror. Please don't kill me! And so the 6'6" guy forgets about the 5'4" guy because he's wondering what hit him. And he turns around, Rick, who was transparent before. After having his nose broken, he comes out of his transparency. The 6'6" guy sees him, picks Rick up by the throat. Grabbing Rick, lifting him up, Rick's like, hi? The 6'6" guy's like, yeah, buddy. Hi. Why'd you run into me? And Rick's just like, I thought you were a bad guy, doing bad guy stuff to that, where'd he go? Where'd that guy go? I'm trying to save him and he just runs off on me? How could he do that to me? Yeah, I'm actually not a bad guy. That guy owed me rent. I was trying to collect. I just picked him up as I'm picking you up. I kind of do that to everybody that I meet. It's kind of like a greeting. You see, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not even squeezing your throat. Just lifting you up so you can be, eye to eye with me. Most people aren't as tall as me, so I need to lift them up so that I can speak to them directly so that I'm not lowering my head like this and they're not craning their head up like that. It's just exhausting for both parties, So I'm a good guy, and I think you might have broken a rib or two when you hit me. Really? Because I definitely broke my nose. I mean, sure, there was some crunching sound, but like I said, it was my nose. I don't think any of your ribs broke just because of that. Well, you can never be too certain, right, bud? I don't think so. I mean, I think you can be pretty certain with your stature and your musculature. I mean, yeah. I mean, no, you're right. You're right. I might have broken a couple of your ribs. Would you like an autograph? Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Well, I guess I'll just take you home to Ma, and we'll cut a deal there. Oh boy, it looks like Rick is in a pickle. What will happen to Rick, the transparent hero? We may never know. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know how I did. It was awkward, for sure. And let me know what you thought of that. If you liked it, great. And I'll try doing some more in the future. Again, this is Crazy Impromptu Storytelling. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe. Please leave a comment below about what you thought. Should I do it again? Should I never do it again? Well, thank you again. See you next time.